Ever search for something online, like an image, and the results just felt off? Like they're technically what you searched for, but something feels artificial.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
You might have stumbled upon AI-generated content, and that's what we're diving into today.
Interesting.
Specifically, how this ties into the idea of a dead internet. That's a digital world full of, well, low-quality, repetitive, and potentially misleading information.
Right.
We're looking at an article titled, get this, The Influence of AI-Generated Images on the Internet and the Problem of Misinformation.
Yeah, gee.
Right. So one thing the article highlights is the amount of AI-generated images popping up in searches, even on Google Images. Like, say you're looking for a penguin chick. Instead of those cute, fluffy babies you get...
Fake ones.
Yeah, kinda. They resemble penguin chicks, but lack those details, the natural variation of real photos. And the article calls this influx of artificial content slop.
Slop.
Yeah, slop.
Yeah.
Which is kind of perfect, right? It's like this low-quality, mass-produced stuff just flooding the internet.
Makes sense.
And it's not just search engines either. It's Reddit, Facebook, stock image sites, even news articles.
Wow.
And the worry isn't just about inaccurate penguins, right? It's how this AI stuff blurs the lines between real and fake.
Yeah.
It impacts how we figure out what's true, especially with all the misinformation out there.
Exactly.
If we can't trust images or videos online as real, well, how does that affect how we see the world around us?
It's a big deal.
And it's not just still images either, you know? Think about YouTube. How many videos have you seen with that super generic narration?
Oh, yeah.
Usually with a bunch of stock footage thrown in.
Definitely.
A lot of those are fully AI generated. Software just pieces together visuals and audio from basic prompts. And the reason for all this? Ad revenue. Simple as that. More videos uploaded and viewed means more chances to make money. Doesn't matter about the quality, really, or if it's even original.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's bigger than just some random YouTube videos, right?
Yeah.
This is messing with how much we can trust anything online. Like all these generic AI videos make it harder to find stuff from actual creators, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
and people who actually care about what they're making. It's like trying to have a conversation when everyone's just repeating the same empty phrases.
I see what you mean.
And that leads into this dead internet theory that's been floating around.
Dead internet.
Don't worry, it's not like broken servers and dial-up modems or anything.
Good.
It's more about, well, the idea is that as AI gets better, bots and systems, they'll basically rule the internet, just churning out content like crazy, and real people's voices get drowned out. Imagine, like, most of what you see online, articles, videos, social media, even news, it's all made by algorithms, not actual humans.
I get it.
And while that might seem efficient, maybe, it makes you wonder about actual human connection. Right?
Definitely.
Like, what even is creativity, then, in a digital world like that?
Yeah.
And this shift to a super automated internet, well, it has some downsides.
Yeah.
For one, everything online could just become the same. Like real creativity, original thought, that gets lost.
That's a scary thought.
And maybe even scarier is, can we even find good information then? The dead internet would be full of this AI stuff. How do you tell what's real, what's fake? What can you actually trust?
Good question.
So yeah, maybe things sound a little bleak right now.
Yeah, little.
But is a dead internet really a guarantee? Like no more human stuff, just AI noise? Is that really it?
I hope not.
Right? I mean, the internet, it's flawed, but it's still ours, you know?
Yeah.
It reflects what we want, what we value, the choices we make. As long as we get what's up with this AI content, we can keep the internet, well, alive.
Exactly.
Make sure there's still creativity, connection, sharing ideas, all that.
It's about being proactive, right?
Exactly. And one way is media literacy, especially for those who aren't, you know, tech savvy with this AI stuff.
Oh, that's important.
Like giving people the tools to judge what they see online, questioning the source, the intent, spotting those fake vibes.
Definitely. Gotta be critical.
And you know what else is powerful?
What's that?
Supporting real creators. Every time we follow a blogger who's passionate, subscribe to a YouTube channel that makes you think, or even just share an article written by an actual human.
Yeah.
That sends a message to those algorithms that control what we see and to the creators themselves. It says we want authenticity, originality, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Showing what we value.
And get this, AI itself might even help fight back against, well, AI-generated content.
Wait, really?
Yeah. People are building AI detection tools so they can flag suspicious content, make it easier for us to tell what's real.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
Right. It's like fighting fire with fire. But the main takeaway here is the internet's future.
Yeah, what about it?
It's not set in stone. It changes based on what we do every day. As users, creators, even just as people who look at stuff online.
So it's our responsibility, in a way.
Exactly. So next time you're scrolling and you see all those same-looking videos, those articles, the ones that feel a little too perfect,
Yeah, I know the feeling.
remember, you have a choice. Choose to spend time on content that actually means something to you.
Right.
Stuff that challenges your views, that shows the kind of online world you actually want. Be active.
Yeah.
Don't just be someone who scrolls and clicks.
I like that.
And hey, most importantly, believe in a future internet where human creativity, real connection, it still matters. It's a future worth fighting for.
Totally agree.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into AI-generated content and the whole dead internet thing. Hopefully you got some things to think about. Maybe even feel a bit more in control of this whole digital world.
Yeah, it's not hopeless.
Not at all. Thanks for listening.